my friends, Tim here, back with another video much sooner than what I was expecting it to be. Well, actually this package was supposed to be in yesterday, but with the post office being so slow, some delays are like 5-10 days. I even had a package that was supposed to be delivered on December 7th and it's still lost somewhere. But I'm really thankful it was just 1 day behind, which I'm not complaining too much about. That's pretty normal with the post office, even when they're not busy. And the reason I'm excited so much for this unboxing is it's a manga that I've wanted for a very long time. It's been out of print for years and years. It's really hard to find all the volumes in one set, that way you can buy in one go. And even when you do, they're pretty expensive because I don't think I've ever seen them all come up for sale all at one time in one set on eBay, so I don't really know what the cost would be, but I do know a lot of the volumes are very expensive if you were to buy them one by one, because you can't buy them new anymore as far as I know, because the publisher hasn't done any reprints. I believe there are some omnibus that was released after these, but again, I don't really know. Besides, everyone knows where I stand on omnibus. I don't buy them unless I absolutely have to, with like a Tenjo Tenge back there. It's 11 volumes, whereas originally it should have been 22 volumes, so I really hate omnibus. But sometimes there's no other way, and when those occasions occur, you just kind of have to bite the bullet and go with the omnibus. Enough of that, let's get on with this unboxing. This package is actually my first time buying from a seller on Facebook, which is in a group that I'm in on Facebook, and I really have never bought anything on Facebook, but I did in this group because they put them up for sale for a really good price, and I had to jump on it whenever I saw it. I really didn't have the funds to spare, but I just went for it anyways, so that's the reason I've got this. You always have to be careful when unboxing manga, especially with sharp objects like a knife, because you don't know how it's packaged on the inside. You don't know if it's going to be manga without anything covering it, so you don't want to dig right into it and go across because there's always a gap inside the box. You don't want to slice your manga, so you always have to be really careful whenever you unbox manga. Just a little insider tip for those of you that may have never bought manga online. Let's do the first stack right here, and the series is Astro Boy. This is a manga I've wanted for so long, and it's by Dark Horse. Unfortunately, and a lot of this stuff have gone out of print, especially the older stuff, and it's really expensive to collect for. But anyway, we have Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I've never actually read Astro Boy. I've never read it online, but I do have a Tomcat, which is a spin-off for Astro Boy, and I do have some more Tezuka works. I really want to get more, but a lot of them have gone out of print and are quite expensive to buy, unfortunately, so it's just going to be the waiting game to try to find them all for a good deal and eventually complete my Tezuka collection, and hopefully one day they will release even more of his works over here. But anyway, if you haven't noticed yet, I did end up buying the full run of Astro Boy, which is, I believe, 23 volumes. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, going off memory, but I believe it's 23, so there should be 23 volumes in here. Anyway, we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and lastly 23. Now, originally these volumes retailed for $9.95 US online, and I do believe, I'm not sure if they ended up releasing them all, but I do remember seeing years ago they had like volumes 1 and 2 and a combo, which was really weird, and then they also had the singles that came out at the same time. And I want to say there is also another release that has probably 3 or 4 volumes per issue from Dark Horse that I've seen, and those might actually still be in print. I'm not really sure because I've never looked into them because I never wanted those. I always wanted the singles. So luckily I got all 23 in singles. So yeah, if I would have got these whenever they was coming out, it would have been over $230, and I ended up getting the set for $150, but with shipping and stuff and the tax for buying off PayPal, it brought it up to almost $170, which is still less than what I would have paid retail for them. And I believe that is quite a bit less than what I would have paid if I would have bought them individually online, or if I would have got part of it in bulk online used and then had to pick up the rest singles online trying to find them, which would be a hassle. So I'm incredibly thankful I was able to get the full run in one go. Now, if you think the manga does look weird, and actually it's because it's actually smaller than your average manga. This is your average English manga. This is your Astro Boy manga that they've released in America, which is a little bit bigger, I think, than Japanese volumes. Actually, I take that back. I pulled off a Japanese volume off my shelf, which is JoJo's Volume 1 in Japanese. And it's actually like the same size, except it doesn't have the dust cover, so it's not quite as large, but it's pretty much the same size as your standard shonen Japanese manga. Anyway, there we have it, all 23 volumes of Astro Boy. They are a little bit faded, as you can tell on the pages, but that's to be expected with a manga. This has been published over here for years and years. But anyway, there we have it. As you can see, the full run. Really happy to have this. Can't wait to add it to the shelf. But anyway, that does it for this video. I hope to have maybe one more, possibly 2 unboxings this before the year's over. I do have them coming in the mail, but I don't know if they'll arrive before the end of the year, so just that's up in the air right now. So I will see you in the next video. Later.